little bit. It's just the guineas. You don't have to go on full attack mode, girlfriend. You do not have to do that. See, this is where I always feel weird. There's technically nobody in the live yet. But I know people rewatching are like getting their first introduction. So I want to say, hey friends, but technically there's nobody here yet. Dilemma. Is that a duck or is that a turtle? That has to be a duck. There's no way that's a turtle. That's a duck. That's moving. Why do I think that I would be able to see a turtle swimming like that? Hey y'all, sorry, I was just having my own little conversation with myself about what I thought was seeing a turtle swimming. It's just a duck. It's just a duck. Hey y'all, how are you? I have a few minutes before I have to start big chores for tonight, which means, what do I have on my agenda? Last time dumping waters. Feed up's already done. Oh, I have to feed my chickens, do my chickens water. Some of my baby birds got out because I've had to change my whole bird situation for a little bit because it's getting hot. Oh, we have to do goat medicine, which one of the worst jobs on the farm. I will say it time and time again, doing goat medicine is so hard, but it's our last day of it. Then I have to go to my mom's because I did a stupid thing. I was supposed to refill my medicine and I forgot, so I have nothing for tonight and I need my medicine. So I'm gonna have to go. Luckily my parents are on the same medicine as me, just a different dose, so I can cut one of their pills in half and it makes my dose. So I'm gonna go visit my parents, get some medicine, spend time with the animals. We've been home kind of all day today because if you didn't know, we have a new friend and I'm super excited about that. I have to deliver. I have a lot of packages that I don't know what happened. A lot of them are like for Bree and G and Pop and Jake and Lissa, and it's like they all delivered today and Amazon delivered them today here, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna try to take Phoebe on a ride, hopefully. I would love to take Phoebe on a ride. Maybe Rooster on a ride. I don't know if Rooster wants to do that. He's more than willing. I need to spray Rooster down. We got a lot to do and I only have probably about almost 2 hours before it gets dark, which seems like a lot of time, but LOL, what a daughter to just go home to get drugs. LOL, yeah, you know it. Well, here's the thing, Crystal Nobody, it is antidepressants, so I need it. And it's totally my own fault. I totally forgot to refill it. I've had so much going on. Refilling it was not on my mind. And I take my antidepressants at night, so I just totally forgot, and I'm gonna have to call Walmart. They're not gonna be able to fill it by tomorrow either. Don't be me. Refill your medicine. Because I know that it starts to mess me up. Probably in about 3 hours I'll start to feel withdrawals, which, you know, I'm not supposed to do that on antidepressants, but life happens, right? Life happens. So yeah. Oh, Walmart reminds you when you have to refill. My Walmart doesn't. And here lately, they've been doing something. So I just got on medical insurance in January, which I'm really, really blessed. I'm still on my mom's insurance. They'll kick me off when I'm 26. When I turn 26, they'll kick me off. And so what ended up happening is for my antidepressants, I've been on a steady dose for a while, and so my doctor would give me 3 months worth. He would want to see me once a year, so he would give me like 3 refills, but they would be for like 3 months each. So yeah, 90 days. And you know, I got used to not having to go refill nearly as much. But then when I turned over onto the insurance, because it's insurance paying for it now, I was self-pay before, they only fill me 30 days. And I'm not used to having to go refill every month. I have doctor refills, but I just have to call Walmart, because what's weird is they will refill it on their own, but it's never when I actually need my refills. And so I never think about like going and getting it, because they'll send me a message. They'll be like, hey, we have your refill ready, come pick it up by tomorrow, or we'll put it back on the shelf or whatever. And so I never think about going and getting it, because I was like, I have medicine. It's a whole circle of things. So I just need to call them and get it sorted, and probably have them remind me. That might be the thing to do, and maybe just go pick up my medicine. But it is like 30 minutes from the house, because that's the thing about being in Plum Grove is, yes, we have, you know, we have some major freeways by us, but like going to the vet yesterday took 45 minutes because we couldn't go to Big Thicket, which is like 15 to 20 minutes from our house. But going to Walmart is like 30 minutes, you know, so I don't always love to jump on that. Last night I made Chinese food, and I was really proud. I made my own teriyaki sauce. It was so yummy, so yummy. Here's what I realized the first time I made it, okay, so if you feel anxious and are out of anxiety meds, take Benadryl. I don't feel anxious. That's something that I've noticed when I miss. I don't know if y'all are like this, but if Ellie misses meds, he starts to get anxious. But if I miss, I start to feel sick. I start to get like physical symptoms. Like I get a headache. Well, it's more like a migraine. And I feel like I could puke. I get the shakes. I won't feel anxious. I have missed. Oh, I appreciate it, Marie. I appreciate it. I didn't know you could take Benadryl for, you know what though, Benadryl makes me go to sleep. So normally if I do have I really appreciate it. Please don't think I was like shutting you down completely. No, not at all. I wish, honestly, I would rather feel anxious than get the physical symptoms, because to me physical symptoms are so much worse than actually feeling anxious, because I've felt anxious my whole life. Like I can handle that, you know, but feeling sick, and the thing is like, oh, your tummy's hurting. Well, your tummy's not hurting like to take cold and flu medicine, right, or something like that. No, your tummy's hurting because you missed your antidepressants. So it's not like, you know, or the shakes, like it's just because you're going through withdrawals. So I'm only one day out. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'll get some meds. Rooster, what's happening? Do you want to talk to the viewers? Are the birds on the move? The birds are on the move. So if you didn't know, here's Mr. Rooster. He's our newest friend. He's going training Phoebe. Are we moving? Oh, you hear Bree over there feeding her horse, don't you? Do you see the ducks, buddy? Look at all that slobber. Yeah, hi. Hey, Rooster. I always feel bad because I'm like, oh, I need to love on him and give him all this love. But I read that Great Pyrenees really don't need humans. They're not dogs that Amazon has a pharmacy and will mail. Ooh, we might have to do that, because I do not like going and picking up my medicine. The lines are always so long at our Walmart. There's peanut and butter. Where's Jelly? Where is Jelly at? I'm gonna hope I don't lose service. Where's your sibling at? Oh, there's Jelly. Hi, little ducks. What are y'all doing today? They're like, we already had feet up. We don't want your attention now. But yeah, Rooster is guarding. What are you doing? Handsome boy. Are you gonna come in the pasture with me while we do the goat's medicine? He's like, girl, I'm hot. He's getting used to it. Hi, dirty cat. You say hi too? Kitty kitty. I use the drive-thru at Walgreens. I wish the Walgreens in our area were better. They our Walgreens around us are not very good, and we don't have any close to us either that's even farther than Walmart. I've only had issues with Walgreens because Ellie used Walgreens for the longest time for any medicine, and it just was a flop. It was a flop. I hate to say it. Hi, Dirty Cat. Oh, your Walmart has a drive-through? That's so cool. Ours doesn't. None of the ones around us have a drive-through, I don't think. Rooster. Ooh, I'm a nurse and have been told by patients they're able to give you 3 days of medication until you can get a refill. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. I'm not too worried about it. I have missed pills before, and it's kind of just a thing of I feel sick in the evening. It's not a good habit to have, but it happens sometimes, especially, you know, life. I would not suggest that you substitute with Benadryl. I won't take it. Don't worry, y'all. I mean, you can, but it's if it's worked for other people, then it's worked for them. But I will not take anything. What'll end up happening is if I get a headache, I'll probably take ibuprofen. But that'll be it, and I'll probably sleep it off, honestly, because that's just what I do. But that means, what do I do for dinner tonight? I cooked Chinese food last night. Really, really good teriyaki sauce. I don't know if I'm just like, I've never really cooked before and I made my own. I had a recipe, but I didn't fully use the measurements that they said. I kind of eyeballed. Walgreens and Porter in New Caney might be worth the drive. That's where I'm, New Caney Walmart. I don't like Walgreens. I don't know. Oh, I see my fiance.
Buddy.
I was telling him about how I did a bad thing and I don't have an antidepressant for tonight.
Okay, we'll get one.
Yeah, I told them I'm going to go to my parents'.
Go to Walmart and get...
Oh, no, I have to call Walmart.
Oh. Sorry, we'll figure it out. Hello, everybody.
No, I told them, I was like, I'm going to go to my parents' house and
right
steal some.
Big doggy. Has he been good to you?
For anxiety is approved by doctors.
Has he been good to you since you've been out here?
Yeah, they are SSRIs. Vanessa, what?
I said, has he been good to you since you've been out
Yeah,
here?
he's been great.
Good boy. Good job, Rooster.
Yeah, mine are SSRIs, and they do make me sick to my stomach if I miss too many days. Try not to. Rooster, he just came, and then he left. Is he gonna join us again? I know he told me he's been outside all day. And which is not normal. He's been out in the heat of the day with Rooster. I'm sorry, I've got a yawn. So I know he was telling me he was taking a break before we did. He already did feed up. He just has to help me with my chores because I have to do, what is it? The goat's medicine today. Rooster. Rooster definitely likes men more than women, I think. And Ellie's been working with him all day, so it's been really good. Why are you sitting in the planter, Daffy? That's interesting. Oh, you're going pee-pee, aren't you? Well, that's not very nice. You did. Oh my gosh, Daff. Wow. But yeah, so now I have to decide what we're going to cook for dinner. Like I said, I did that Chinese food. And I'm so upset because here's the thing about the Chinese food last night. I normally get chicken breast from Walmart and it's really thick and you have to tenderize it yourself to get it down. You know, used to that. We went to a little grocery store that's here in Plum Grove and I got 2 pounds of chicken breast because normally 2 pounds isn't a lot. Okay, they gave me so many pieces of chicken, but half of it was unusable because they tenderized it so thin. And so I was trying to cube chicken, but it was too thin. It was like I don't even know what an inch is. It was so thin that I couldn't even use half of it. It wasn't very good quality chicken. I did probably use about 1 pound, so I was a little upset about that, but otherwise it was really good. I learned how to make my own fried rice, which I'm really proud about. If you didn't know, fried rice is actually like leftover white rice. And so what I did was I cooked white rice first, and then I put it in the freezer. And then What did I do after that? What did I do? I let it get cold for like 30 minutes and then you put it back in the pan and you like stir fry it. And I used butter instead of oil at first. And oh my gosh, chef's kiss. It was so amazing. That said though, I could not sleep last night at like 3 in the morning and I decided I'm gonna make chocolate chip cookies. And I'm going to just not put the chocolate chips in them because I love the way chocolate chip cookies taste because it's that brown sugar, but I don't care for the chocolate chips in it, you know? So I decided I was gonna do that. I get halfway through making it, I realize I'm tired, but I can't sleep. And so I ended up putting my butter in my dry ingredients at first, and then before I mixed, I was like, no, that's not right. That's just not right. I messed up so many times. Did you put peas and onions in your fried rice? No, I didn't put anything in it. I didn't have anything really on hand. I just had a bunch of leftover stuff. And Ellie doesn't really like peas and carrots and things like that. He likes onion flavoring, but not onions. So I don't put really anything in it. I did put some parsley in it for me, and he can't taste parsley, so, you know. It was parsley flakes too. I did not put egg in the fried rice. I did not have another egg because I planned on making chocolate chip cookies. Hi, Phoebe! Oh my goodness! And so I get through there and I'm realizing, okay, well, one, I didn't melt the butter, first of all. And I don't use stick butter. I use them from the tub. I was like, well, I didn't melt the butter, so that's the first problem. It was softened though. Then I get through mixing all my stuff and they're like, okay, now it's time for the vanilla extract. I didn't have vanilla extract at all. So I look up, what can you substitute vanilla extract for? And I saw almond extract and I was like, well, that's the only thing I've got on hand is almond extract. So I used almond extract in my cookies and then I cooked them too long. But they weren't like browning, but they were like all the way cooked inside. So what I've learned, I can cook, I cannot bake. And they definitely weren't good. The dough just was not right. I haven't put them in the fridge. It said put the dough balls in the fridge or the freezer. I can't remember which one I did. For 30 minutes, I did that. I was up till like 4:30 cooking these cookies. It wasn't good. So the cookies I'll leave for Rika. Rika's really good at baking. I think I'm pretty decent at cooking. So I'll cook, she can bake, but it was a disaster. It smelled great because the maple flavoring is great in chocolate chip cookie dough. I have maple flavoring, but I have maple syrup. I'm not a big maple person. So yeah, good girl. You pee-peed outside. Good girl, Phoebe. That's a good puppy dog. Yeah, so it was a disaster. Last night was a disaster, but you know, it is what it is. We'll just hold off on cooking the cookies. I asked Ellie this morning, I said, did you have one of my cookies? And he just kind of looked at me and then kept going on with the business. And I was like, okay, maybe he did have one because they were not good. Phoebe, are you trying to get attention? You say hi? Oh my goodness. Yes, you're gonna bite my ear. You know, that was another thing too. This is probably why things went wrong too. I had just used for my dinner the previous night and I had already put it in the washer, or I'd used for my dinner earlier that night. It was in the dishwasher, all of my teaspoons. They were actively washing, so I had no teaspoons to measure. So I just said, you know what? There are 3 teaspoons inside 1 tablespoon. So I will grab, I also didn't have any tablespoons, but I did have my regular spoons, which is a tablespoon. And I said, okay, so I'll just kind of eyeball 1/3 of a tablespoon. And that's probably where part of the problem was too. It was interesting. Also, all of the recipes for chocolate chip cookies, they like, they're not as broken down in detail because I guess chocolate chip cookies are like something that are so easy, but I've never made them before unless the dough is already pre-made. And so I'm sitting here trying to do the dough and I'm like, I just need a recipe that tells me what to do, because they wouldn't tell me, because I was just gonna throw everything in one bowl and go for it. But apparently you're not supposed to do that. I finally found one. It took like 15 minutes to find an actual recipe between Google and Pinterest that told me what to do, because I am no just eyeball do whatever I need for the first time. I need a recipe because I don't know what flavors go good together. I'm not that kind of chef. I need somebody to tell me these two work together. Like, did you know in teriyaki sauce, you put honey in there? I didn't know that. Vinegar, like, I used white wine vinegar because I didn't find any rice vinegar, but what? I thought teriyaki sauce was just like soy sauce mixed with like sesame oil, but I do have the Better Home and Garden cookbook. I did not even think to look to see if it had chocolate chips in there. Chocolate chip cookies in there. I have so many cookbooks. Why didn't I go look at that? Some of the cookbooks I have, though, are for more advanced stuff. Like not... Most packages of chocolate chips usually have... Oh my gosh. You see, that's the problem. Because I didn't want to use the chocolate chips, so I didn't even have a bag of chocolate chips for the recipe. Y'all, we're learning stuff here. We're learning. I wish I could have videoed it for y'all so y'all could tell me everything I did wrong, because it was a disaster. There was flour everywhere, and I do not have a mixer. So I don't even have like the electric hand mixer. I was doing everything with a fork whisking, because unpopular opinion, I do not think that whisks actually work well. Maybe it's the whisk I have. I had a silicone one. I don't think they work. So, you know, it was a flop. I'm gonna have to figure it out at some. No, you know what? I can go to the store and buy some cookies, and I'll use the pre-made dough, and it tastes just as good. I have gone as far before to buy like the Betty Crocker, the powder mixture that has chocolate chip cookies, and try to sift all of the chocolate chips out of there, because I love a sugar cookie, but like it has to be the chocolate chip like batter without the chocolate chips, if that makes sense. Mini M&Ms and yogurt. I wish I liked yogurt. It's so sour to me. I do not. Started baking at 8 but didn't really get it. It's hard. I feel like it's harder than cooking. I don't understand all this wet ingredient, dry ingredient stuff. Like, let's just throw it all together. I'll leave the baking for the bakers. They can do that, and I will support local bakeries and all of that. I will go buy your cookies. You know, okay, Jake has extra measuring cups and spoon. Can you imagine if I called him at 4:30 in the morning and was like, hey, I need measuring spoons. Can you imagine? You know what I'll do? I don't need to make, I can go to Crumble Cookies. Crumble Cookies is where it's at. They have different flavors every week, and they always have a chocolate chip cookie that is delightful. So that's what I'll do. Oh, we have a new flavor. What's today? No, today's Saturday. Monday they'll have their mini cookies and their new things. Drop cookies recipe. You can't put anything in them chocolate chips. Don't give up. Don't worry, Teresa. I appreciate you sending me all the recipes. I saw your enchilada recipe. The only thing is Ellie doesn't like enchiladas. I'm also not a big corn tortilla person. Daffy, do not growl at him. He's not gonna hurt you, honey. He's actually protecting you. Even though I know you can protect yourself, honey. How about snickerdoodles? I'm okay with snickerdoodles. What is my favorite cookie of all time that I've had? I'm a big specialty cookie person, so like Crumble Cookies for me has been really great. It was Lex's birthday party 2 years, I think. Ooh, Daffy, do not swat at him. Go somewhere else. It was Lex's party. Jamie catered in crumble, and it was a mint gelato cookie. And it was so good. Was it mint? Maybe it was mint chocolate chip. I also had their pistachio gelato cookie, and that was really good too. So I'm kind of a specialty cookie kind of person, not a do it at home kind of cookie. I can do it with flour tortillas. I might do that, Teresa. I'm kind of the person, like, I will go and pay an outrageous price at crumble cookies. I also, last night, I was tired and I ordered, here's the thing. You are not supposed to shop when you're tired or when you're hungry. I decided that I needed candy, and yes, they currently have the mint and cream Aggie Blue cookies. I want to try them. Have you tried them? Are they good? But there's these things called crystal candy. If you've never seen it, it's like a gummy candy, but it's crunchy on the outside. And so I ordered a bunch of those. So yeah, I've got an order of like candy coming in like a week, so I'll have to do a video trying it. It's not like that sour candy thing. I think I got these Viral Planet gummies. I'll have to show you. It's gonna be really fun. I'll have Ellie try them too, but I got some like matcha crystal candy, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, I'm a big person on the sweets. I'm more of a candy person. Like, my favorite candy right now is it's the Trolley Strawberry Puffs. So I've never had a bad one at Crumble. I have, okay? I'm very picky about my cookie flavors, so I've had a bad one at Crumble. But let's go inside and see what Ellie's doing. Hi, baby birds. Hi, Chia. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Fourth time, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Larry. I'm in a 2K game right now.
He's in a 2K game. But I thought I'd come in and show y'all. These are my favorite candies right now. I love them so much. As you can see, empty bag. Can your friends hear me?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, nards. That means I have to go back outside.
Oh, I guess not.
Are you going to help me with medicine after this game?
Yeah.
I need to get the cups for that, because I'm going to film a little bit of that for y'all for YouTube, because it's medicine day. Let's see. I got my solo cups. Oh, let me show y'all my cookies. They're from last night. So this is what they look like. They just don't, like, they're really hard. I don't know. They're a little weird. I probably should have done something else with them, not covered them up like that, but I don't know. But here, let me go outside so I don't have to talk quiet. Hi, Finley. Daffy slapped Rooster. He didn't hear me. Okay. All right. Was the oven at the right temp? They said 375. I put it on 375. And it still didn't work, so I don't know. I don't trust our oven. I think we need a new one. All right. Well, y'all. All right, y'all. I have got to start the process for this medicine. Ellie's game is about to be over. My chickens are angry. Hey-Hey's being a jerk. And I want to film some of this stuff for you. I'm going to spray down Rooster because I've probably got about an hour left before it starts to get dark. Are you going to say bye, Daff? Come say bye. No. Good girl. She's like, Mom, put me down. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Cookies should be cooked at 350. You know what? That was probably the problem. Thank you, Lana. because that was probably the problem. I followed the recipe and it flopped. There was just so much going wrong. But y'all, I will keep you updated. I'm gonna film a video right now. I hope y'all don't mind. I probably will get it. I'm gonna try to get it up for y'all tonight because I know I haven't posted in a bit. But if I don't, it'll be up tomorrow morning. I hope y'all enjoy. I'll catch y'all next time with another one. Bye, friends. Bye, guys. Thank y'all for your love and support.